Here you go, mate. He wants it. Give it to him. Gluten-free biscuits. Lake Moondarra, Mt Isa. There's a sign here that shows you all the bird life that you all the different birds. We'll go up to the lookout and have a bit of a look. Wow, look at that. Mount Isa Mines Limited, Lake Moondarra on the Leichhardt River, 12 miles below Mount Isa, within reserve for water and recreation purposes. Declared to be a sanctuary for the purpose of the Fauna Conservation Act of 1952. Supplies water to Township of Mount Isa and Mount Isa Mines Limited. Dam completed in 1957 by Thies. Oh, Joe would have helped out maybe. Catchment area 430 square miles, surface area 4,859 acres. Dam capacity is lots 17,000 million gallons. Height of dam 87 feet. Average rainfall here is 14.75 inches. Check out the mud wasps.
And we're going to be going on the 3-hour underground tour.
Some of this size, some much bigger. We're going to come back to the crib room. So we'll head up that way, round the corner and down the drive a bit. As we do it here, there's a toilet, like here. That's our crib room. The toilets would be about this far away from the crib room. And there's only one here, but in the underground there's quite a few, quite a few, half a dozen. On every level they had that. Okay, we'll keep coming. Air, they didn't have electricity. So that's what they had, these fellas here. They wouldn't have had vent on them. They would have just pushed the air off this drive up into there. Gives you a bit of fresh air in there. Nowadays, we've got bigger. Mark it up for about 6 holes in that square, 8 holes. And then about 60 holes all the way around. We mark it all up. Then we would come in with our machines. The machine back then was an air drill and an air leg. And you would drill these holes on the bottom. There you called your lifters. Today we
that is going to make some spectacular footage, I reckon. Just smashed my drone into that pile of granite over there. Will said it's because of the radiation. He'd know. Anyway, insurance runs out at the end of this month, so lucky. Okay, now, do you remember in Mt Isa, I took some background radiation readings, about 20 to 25 clicks a minute, counts a minute. So I bet the radiation's higher out here.
Yeah.
Even though my LCD screen,
19, 40, 47, 43, 47.
you can hear it clicking quite a bit more.
Yeah, 44 clicks per second, per minute.
41, 43, you're right, yeah, counts per minute, which is 26 microsieverts an hour. Okay.
Yep.
And look, because all this is American, none of this is international standard. Internationals would be rads, rems, curies, becquerels, but the Americans use microsieverts and rem, don't they? Rad, sorry. So this is American. The average American would get 2.6 millisieverts per year, which is obviously a factor of 1,000 bigger than a microsievert. And if you're a radiation worker, you're allowed exposure of 50 millisieverts a year. But if you're an emergency radiation worker in Japan, you're allowed 250 millisieverts a year. And at 500, you've got radiation sickness. So yeah, background radiation here around this granite formation is twice as much as the background radiation in Mt Isa. So let's go to Mary Kathleen, which is an old uranium mine, see what the background radiation counts there are. Let's do it.
Are we going now?
Do you reckon I should get some drone footage while I'm there?
Yeah.
Turn off to Mary Kathleen. Syndicate 8, headed by Clem Walton and Norm Conakey, discovered this ore body on the July 4th, 1954. 2 days later, the leases were pegged and the deposit named Mary Kathleen in memory of the wife of Norm. Production was based on contracts for something of the uranium, and in 1984 production of, probably says gold, and the township auctioned off, even though no buildings remain.
Fun fact, the leaves of this tree in botany is called palmate. The same sort of leaves that are on maples. See how they're...
That's not a maple, is it?
No, but it's still, it's a palmate.
That's the name of the leaf.
It's the name of the leaf. Obviously it's not a maple
Will,
tree.
Yeah.
tell everyone what you found.
Found a bit of green plastic. Very radioactive.
How many counts are you getting off it? Is it stabilised yet?
I'm getting about 342.
342 counts per minute.
Yep.
And so where do you get radiation sickness?
500.
So would you be touching that plastic?
No.
So I don't know. I'll try. You should be able to hear the radiation anyway. As I said, I apologise. My LED screen is half buggered because it's just been knocking around in my backpack for so long. But yeah, he's found a piece of plastic here. The counts are at 324, 325, 370, 370. No, 330 is it?
What?
337.
Yeah, 337.
No, it's not. Is it 3?
Yeah, it's 33. Because you can see how it goes boom.
Yeah. 335. So you don't want to actually be touching that bit of green plastic.
What's it up to now? 300?
Yeah, it's stable around 330 counts. So that's pretty interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what the radiation around here was coming from.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
It was 87 over here.
Yeah, and it's all stemming from that.
And then it went down to 40 over there.
Yeah.
Unless there's uranium underneath that.
No, it's off the plastic. It's contaminated plastic for sure, mate. That's a good find, mate. And I'm not too sure what it is, what that bit of plastic is.
Looks like a cover of something.
It does look like a cover off something, yeah. Well, I'm guessing that's going to be the highest count of well, I'm hoping that's going to be the highest count of radiation that you see on this trip. But that's certainly...
Hopefully we don't see something over 2,000. Then we have to report to the government.
Do we?
Yeah, it says on the back, report to government.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. Okay.
All the other ones say find out why. I think I know why. You're in a uranium mine. Wouldn't that be the reason why it's radioactive?
All right, I'm putting my shoes on. There's your tongs. So what have you done there?
I've done the radioactive sign and then wrote radioactive.
Okay. Gonna...
What am I going to write?
No, nothing. That'll do.
And then I'm going to take these tongs.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pick up this bit of plastic here that's radioactive. And I'm going to stick it in the bag. And be careful not to touch it.
And what sort of radiations are giving off?
It's given off about 300 and 340
Yeah, but it's ionizing radiation. It's alpha particles.
alpha particles.
And alpha particles are an ionized atom of helium. And your skin will stop it, but if a toddler was to come up here, pick it up, put it in their mouth,
Yeah.
that'd be bad. So I reckon we should just drop a rock on it or take it somewhere.
Yeah, we might
Cover
just take it somewhere and take it somewhere.
There's some big rocks there. Stick it there and stick plastic bags on it with your radiation sign up.
Here we go. Protecting the people of Australia, one radioactive piece of plastic at a time.
My God. Yeah. What's cool about it?
I picked it up, I put Geiger counter over, it went to 80 or 75.
Well, you know what you're supposed to do?
Yeah.
You're supposed to put the Geiger counter on it before you pick it up.
I did.
Oh, right, okay.
For 20, 30 seconds and it said 80.
80. Yeah. That is a pretty cool looking rock.
It's red and green. Unless I'm being rapidly shot right now.
Put it on the ground and stick the Geiger counter on it and leave it there for a minute. Just check it.
Make sure I'm not being
It's only a cheap Geiger counter. You know, it takes a little bit of time to react. What they've got is a glass tube inside them, a vacuum tube that's full of carbon dioxide and methane, and they've got a little isotope of radium in there, and that's what makes it go click when the ionizing radiation goes through the tube and excites it. All right, well, let's go down to that water. Just say that again, because I've got the camera turned on.
It's up to 111
On what?
clicks per second on the rock. Up to 140, no, 147, 150.
Probably want to take that rock home, eh?
Yeah. Maybe go to the US, cut it into uranium, transfer into uranium and get $180 a kilo.
Is that how much it is?
Yeah.
Is that US dollars?
Yeah.
Well, you better start refining it. So, do you know the uranium in this pit that they would have got out? You understand that they have different isotopes of uranium, and by far, like 99% of the uranium that they pull out of here is called the isotope 238, U238.
Yeah.
And that's pretty harmless. They actually call it depleted uranium. Not that there's anything depleted about it. That's they call it that because the military uses it to make armor-piercing bullets so they can blow tanks up.
Yeah.
And they like the word depleted. Well, it's not depleted at all. They just like to use that word. It's still nasty stuff. But the stuff that they enrich it, they're after the isotope called U235.
Yeah.
And that's what they use. That's what they enrich. And it's only 1% of the uranium.
Hey Rick, it's all around here. It's 111 clicks per minute here.
Take it down near the water. Hear that? It's on that piece of cord there. It's like a. Hang on, I get something. Well, I don't have to touch it. So there's this piece of old rope here, and the Geiger counter saying that probably shouldn't touch it. we're up around. Again, we're around the 350 counts a minute mark. So, yeah, bit of rope. There you go.
I am here in Mount Isa and I'm going to the Infamous, which is like a cabaret cirque show. There's a tent over there. Just having a girls' night out. Well, it's sort of like a girl night out because it's just me. But looking to have a really good time. Absolutely amazing. If you get a chance, go and check it out. I think you're going to be fantastic.